I am glad to welcome all members to the second meeting of the Expression Club. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Can we call this meeting to order?
Yes.
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 Are there any apologies for absence for today's meeting?
Yes, Ms. Chairperson, Mr. Daniel is away at a meeting while Ms. Arlene is on emergency leave.
Thank you. Can we now proceed to the next item, minutes of the previous meeting?
Yes.
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 Please read through the minutes of the previous meetings, which were distributed earlier. Are there any amendments?
Yes, Ms. Chairperson, regarding the previous financial report stated, we are in control of our expenses and maintenance. We are running in the right tracks. Hence, in conducting the next program, our budget would be minimized around 7,000, and we are in eyes searching for the collaboration and sponsor organization.
Thank you. I'll make the necessary correction.
Are there any other amendments?
No.
Thank you. Can someone propose the minutes to be passed as a true record?
True records.
I second the motions.
Let's move on. Any matters arising?
The first matter arising from previous minutes is the issues regarding the supplier. The error happened in production activities of the product, which by the logo at our product is not the right official or logo of the company. I think there may be some misleading information that occurred during that process.
Ms. Chairperson, I managed to call one of our suppliers on the arising matter according to the current situation that was handled by our company.
Yes, the supplier informed us that there was an error on the technical part during the production of the product, but then everything will be resolved by this week.
Truth, for the refund issues, I have been contacting them to solve the problems. By rights, everything will be resolved within this week. Followed by that, all the reports will be updated along with the issues.
Okay, do inform me after those problems are solved. Anything else to add, Syafiqah? If there is nothing else, shall we move on? Our first item on the special business today is we have to close one of our outlets. I know that this is not an easy decision for us and Cadbury. However, due to our economic situation, right now we have to do it and we have no other choice. So any suggestion from all of you?
From the current situation in our outlets, there are few outlets that need foreseeing permanent closure. One of our outlets that we can focus on is at the IOI Mall Puchong, because the customer low feedback and on our product give more pressure for our marketing and to our profit.
Sorry, but I oppose the idea. I think it should not be like that, as we want to focus on the economic issues, not on the low customer feedback. I propose that if there is a low customer feedback, then we need to do something that can improve our services to fulfill the needs of the customer.
Exactly. I suggest that the outlet that needs to be closed is the outlet in Putrajaya, because based on the current COVID-19 pandemic right now, the outlet is severely affected because Putrajaya is included in the movement control area, and due to this issue, less customer come to the outlet there, which causes us huge losses.
I propose the same issue as Ms. Haida and the secretary. Through this pandemic, The operation hours are limited and may lead to the unpredictable issues that can affect to the operation schedules. Through this, I propose to focus on online platforms rather than by hand services.
I second the motion.
Shall we put this matter to a vote? All those in favor of closing our outlet in Putrajaya, please raise your hands. Oh, it's unanimous. So it is resolved that Putrajaya outlet will close soon. If we are going to close an outlet, that means we will have to follow the right process, right? Can anyone please tell me the right process to close the outlet, an outlet?
I think we should start by writing the notice and inform the manager of the outlet to inform them first regarding to this action.
Agreed. I will update the report.
Yes, I think that's very accurate way in handling the process of closing the outlets.
Can the secretary inform Mr. Ahmad, who managed the Putrajaya outlet, that his outlet will be closed soon due to the economic situation? Also, please write a letter to everyone who is working in Putrajaya outlet about this matter.
All right, I will get that done by Saturday.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you. Glad we managed to settle that matter fast. Let's go on to the second item under special business, which is some staff are not using the company facilities like electricity properly during working hours. Actually, I have received many complaints about this, and I have seen this issue happen in front of me. Did you guys notice this problem? If yes, please give suggestion to solve this problem.
Yes, Ms. Chairperson, I would like to inform you regarding current issues about the facilities company. Some of the staff waste the electricity. For example, they do not turn off the lights when they do not use it anymore. By right, we need to solve these issues as soon as possible to control the expenses of the company.
I suggest that we can produce some infographic and put them at usual place that are used by staff, such as the pantry and the prayers room. This type of information can be more attractive and for sure to promote awareness of the importance of properly using company facilities.
I'm sorry, but I oppose the idea. They will not solve the problem as they can ignore the infographic and still make the same mistake. This is a serious problem because it causes the company's electricity bill to increase. The way to resolve this issue is to take disciplinary action against those staff.
I stand the opinion spoken by the secretary. This is a serious problem that is related to the manners and professional credibility. It will lead to the unprofessional figures if we can't control these issues. Provide infographic for such nice purposes, but taking action will lead them to be aware to do the wrong things.
I agree with Ms. Secretary. I think we need to take disciplinary action against those staff as the infographic may not be the action to stop them from doing it. If they lack of self-discipline, taking disciplinary action against them can enhance their self-discipline.
Okay, let's take a quick vote on this matter. How many agree that we should produce an infographic for awareness, to provide awareness, and how many in this agreement? Okay, then it is agreed that we should take disciplinary action against those staff instead of infographics. Before we move to the next special business, I need the treasurer to update the latest financial report as reference after the meeting.
I will add in the report as references. Thank you for reaching out for me for this matter. I will update the latest financial report so that we know the exact expenses and issues about company facilities.
Okay, let's move on to our third special business. Our third special business business is our company wants to have a team building on weekends for the new staff after MCO. In other words, it will be our first event or activity that will be had right after MCO. So we have to discuss the preparations that should be done for the event.
I propose that we should do more of something that brings bonding and also brings a healthy impression, such as entertainment teams in this team building of the new staff. About budgeting, we need to keep track of all the expenses made for budgeting on this thing.
I second the motion.
Other than that, I propose that we do the activity regarding the introductory session, as they are the new staff, so we can get to know more about each other and build a good relationship among them.
Well, I guess there is no need to vote, but we will include each idea into our team building. Anything else to add?
Yes. As for the budget, we can apply a minimum amount based on our discussion before, which is around 7,000 to organize and conduct the team building.
Shall we leave that to another time? Let's move on to any other business now.
Yes, Ms. Chairperson, regarding our toilet, it is a big mess because it always clogging.
I don't quite follow you. What exactly do you mean?
Well, some of our staff may have problem in their sense when it comes to this issue. They do it like no other people use the same toilet with them when they do things like throwing tissues in the toilet bowl.
Yes, maybe we should include a reminder in our next newsletter. Members need to maintain good cleanliness and toilet facility, use the trash can properly. They really should show some consideration for others.
We need to be against this matter before it spreads around. I guess we need to let them use their own toiletries so that they know how important it is to take a good care to the toilet. We would eliminate all the facilities such as tissue and others that can be related.
Okay, Haida, as the editor of our newsletter, could you please put in a column on this?
Yes, sure.
Sorry, but I oppose the idea. I think this issue is the same as the waste of electricity that we discussed just now. I suggest that we take the counseling action or conduct the campaign to enhance their self-discipline. If we use the newsletter to solve this problem, it will not be working, as maybe some of them did not read it, or maybe just not it as it is not important. And also, this issue is related to their lack of self-discipline.
Since there is disagreement here, I think we should take a vote. How many agree that we should add reminders in the newsletter? How many disagree with the newsletter idea?
I vote that we need to add the newsletter to solve this matter, Mr. Chairperson.
Okay, so I think we will go on with the newsletter. And then, but if the problems are going to be really bad, we will follow with what Ms. Syafiqah suggests just now. Thank you, everyone. And our next item is date, time, and venue for the next meeting.
Ms. Chairperson, since there are many activities to be completed before that, can I send a notice about the next meeting to the members late?
Yes, sure.
Yes, sure.
That is that then. Anything else? Any questions? Comments? No? Okay, well then, thank you for coming. Will someone propose the meeting to be adjourned?
be adjourned.
Seconder?
I second the motion.
Thank you. The meeting is adjourned and have a nice day, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.